Before I start, can you guys hear me? I'm not showing anything on my microphone, so I got to make sure. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Make sure you can before I go any further. Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1972 Pennant race is on the air. Today's date is September 22, 72, and we got a big game in the American League East tonight. It is the Detroit Tigers versus the Boston Red Sox. The Tigers come into this game a record of 76 and 69. The Red Sox 79 and 64. Let's take a look at the standings first before we go any further. The American League East is a mess. The Boston Red Sox, though, their magic number is 8 to clinch the division. Baltimore and Detroit right behind them, 4 games back. The New York Yankees have now slumped all the way back to 4th place, 1.5 back of both Baltimore and Detroit. And the Yankees right now are flirting with 500, which is not a good thing, as the Yankees at one point were on top, and they've now dropped all the way to 4th, kind of like the actually slump they did in 1972. The American League West, very simple. The Oakland Athletics have clinched home field throughout the American League. They are the AL West champions. Kansas City has not officially clinched a playoff spot, but they should do that probably tonight. In the National League East, the Pittsburgh Pirates are the national. Their magic number is 1 to clinch the National League East. They could probably do that tonight. Their magic number is 9 to clinch home field throughout. The Cubs are 14.5. They're going to get 2nd place. The Cardinals, they are right. They've slumped a little bit. They now only have a 2-game above 500. Their non-magic number is 6. They cannot lose more than 6 games, okay, or they are out. The National League West is another mess, but the Reds are in good shape. Their magic number is 4 to clinch the division. The Houston Astros, 6.5 back. A big logjam for 3rd. All these teams are under 500, but they're not officially out yet. But they're running out of games here. The Braves and the Dodgers, their non-magic number is 4. They cannot lose any more than 4 games, or they will be eliminated. The Giants, they cannot lose more than 3, or they will be eliminated. But these 3 teams still have a shot, but they can't get under 500. That is the standings as of tonight. Brian B., Jeremy Brooks, Joe and Pico, Frank Rosenk, Phoenix Knight, Doug Sessoms, and Chuck Rawlings join us here at Fenway Park. The Red Sox historically won this game. The Red Sox 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors. The Tigers 2 runs, 10 hits, and no errors. A very interesting matchup tonight. But the Red Sox pretty much using their main lineup, but there are a couple of surprises. But we will see what happens tonight in tonight's matchup. Joe and Pico, you are new here. Really enjoying the broadcast. Thank you for becoming a networker. It is good to have you here. So, we got a big matchup tonight. The Tigers and the Red Sox. What will happen? We're about to find out. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox tonight is Lynn McGlothen. We've seen him already. 8 wins, 7 losses, a 3.41 ERA. 112 strikeouts and 58 walks in 72. Fenway Park, neutral park, favors hitters a little bit. 120 home runs hit there. Adds +3 to walks. Nothing to anything else. So Chuck Rawlings is all set and ready. Just got back from unrigging Brian B.'s 73 Reds. Uh-oh. So we will see what happens tonight as we go into a big matchup. If everybody's ready, let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Tigers will be second baseman Dick McAuliffe, a .240 average, 8 homers, and 30 RBIs in 72. We're going to use blue, white, and red dice. Red Sox are the home team, and we are ready to go for a very big game here in the American League East. The Tigers are 4 back. Red Sox trying to clinch another their second consecutive division title in the network. Remember, the Reds did clinch the American League East in my 2016 replay. Can they do it tonight? Well, they won't do it tonight, but can they do it this season? Let's find out. Let's go to the first pitch. McGlothen, 6-6, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, struck him out. First strikeout from McGlothen as Jimmy Jam joins us here at historical Fenway Park. Next batter will be the left fielder, Ike Brown, a 250 average, 2 homers, 10 RBIs. Tigers using pretty much a hodgepodge lineup, but starters can come in usually in the 7th inning, usually in games like this. McGlothen, 1-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Brown, 6-6. That's a ground out to second base, and that will be Doug Griffin getting to that, and he'll toss it over for the out. Next batter will be the right fielder, Willie Horton, a 231 average, 11 homers, 36 RBIs. He is in right field for tonight's game. McGlothen, 2-6. That's a walk. That 13 will be ball 4. He will walk to first, and that will be the first walk given up by McGlothen. And here comes the first baseman, Norm Cash, a 259 average, 22 homers, 61 RBIs. Horton probably didn't do anything, and he won't do anything. McGlothen will go ahead and pitch. Big Clue joins us here at Fenway Park. McGlothen, 5-6, range play at the park. Fenway Park, 6-2. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Doug Griffin. He wasn't too bad. His range is a 3, but he won't get it. It'll be a base hit. Horton, he will have the speed to get to third as Cash hits it right past second, and the Tigers got something going on here in the top of the inning. So now runners at the corners. The next batter will be the catcher, Duke Sims. Sims started the season with the Los Angeles Dodgers. He is on the Tigers now. 241 average, 6 homers, and 30 RBIs. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 18. Nobody moves. McGlothen, Boston is higher in the standings. McGlothen, 3-6. That's a blank. Sims, 1-4, base hit right past first, and the Tigers get on the board first. Let's see, Cash with 2 outs, base running 3, that will be good enough. He will make third. Sims gets to first, and the Tigers take a quick 1-0 lead. So they get on the board first here. The Tigers need the wins. The magic number for the Red Sox is 8 to clinch the American League East. Next up, the center fielder, Mickey Stanley, a 234 average, 14 homers, 55 RBIs. Runners at the corners still with 2 outs. Nothing on the 9. McGlothen will pitch. McGlothen, 6-2. That's a pitcher result against the righty. A 1-9 is a base hit right up the middle. That's a 4. That's a single. And another run will score. Cash will come in to score. Sims will hold at second base. Stanley makes first, and the Tigers are taking a quick 2-0 lead here in the top of the first. Stadium groans. So already the Tigers jumping out on front. And here comes the third baseman, Aurelio Rodriguez. 236 average, 13 homers, 56 RBIs in 72. Tigers already leading. Nothing on the 14. Sims and Stanley will stay put. McGlothen, 3-3. Against the righty, it's a base hit right up the middle. Sims is going to have the speed. He will come around. He will score. Stanley, he'll make third. Rodriguez will make first. And the Tigers are jumping out on the Red Sox. 3-0. Stadium groans. 2 quick outs, a walk, and now 4 straight base hits. And now we'll see the shortstop, Ed Brinkman, a 203 average, 6 homers, 49 RBIs. McGlothen just can't get that last out. Strategy, nothing on the 3. Nobody will move. McGlothen will pitch. McGlothen, 6-5 against the righty. It's a blank. Brinkman, 1-4, base hit, left field. The hits continue to come. Stanley will score. Rodriguez with 2 outs, base runner 4, single to left, -4 because of a very good an excellent arm out there. Rodriguez is going to hold at second base. Brinkman to first, but it is now 4-0 Tigers. Stadium groans. And that will bring up the pitcher, Chris Zachary. Does not have his own hitting card, so he will use the 72 Detroit pitcher's card, a 150 average and a no RBIs and a homer. But Chris Zachary will come on to pitch. So that's pretty good when your pitcher gets to bat before he even takes the mound. Strategy, nothing on the 11. McGlothen will go ahead and pitch. McGlothen, 6-6, strikeout, 7, swing and a miss, struck him out. The inning started with a strikeout. It ended with a strikeout, but there were 4 runs, 5 hits, and a walk in between that, and the Tigers jump out to a 4-0 lead. But we all know that no lead is safe in inside pitch. And we're only in the first. Starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers tonight is Chris Zachary. Somehow or other, this is the only start he had. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 save. A 1.41 ERA, more relief pitcher, but he is starting tonight. This was the only game he started in 72 for the Tigers. Sometimes I get games like that. Bottom of the first, leading off for the Red Sox will be the center fielder, Tommy Harper. A 254 average, 14 homers, 49 RBIs. 4-0 Tigers, just like that. Zachary, 4-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Harper, 4-6 and against the righty. That's a ground ball, hit the third base. And Aurelio Rodriguez will go ahead and toss that over for the out. Next batter is the shortstop, Luis Aparicio, Hall of Famer. You bet. 257 average, 3 homers, 39 RBIs. Zachary, he will pitch. 3-1, wild pitch, ball 1. 3-4 against the righty. That's an automatic out, and that will be a ground out to third, handled once again by Rodriguez, and he will toss it over for out number 2. And now we'll see the first baseman, Captain Carl Yastrzemski, Hall of Famer. Yes, one of the most loved Red Sox players of all time. Yes, and I think one of the best as well. 2-6 of all time. 264 average, though, 12 homers, 68 RBIs in 72. Zachary will come on, and he will go out, and he will pitch. Zachary, 6-3 against the lefty. It's a blank. Captain Carl, 3-4, and it's a base hit. He'll hit that one into center field. So Yaz keeps the inning alive for the BOS Sox. And now we'll see the right fielder, Reggie Smith. I think Reggie Smith could probably be in the Hall of Fame. 270 average, 21 homers, 74 RBIs. Very solid player in his career. Yaz is on at first. Strategy roll, nothing on the 5. Yaz will stay put. Zachary will pitch. Zachary, 4-6, hit by pitch. 15 is high. Smith, 1-6, and it's a base hit to center field. The inning will continue. Yastrzemski with 2 outs, base runner 4. Single to center, -2 though. A 1-2. Yaz will make third. He won't. He'll hold at second base. So here come the Red Sox, as they're not willing to go out that fast. And now the third baseman, Rico Petrocelli, 240 average, 15 homers, 75 RBIs. As DB and Appa Bryan Baseball Classics joins us here at Fenway Park. Don't forget to check out that amazing channel of Appa Bryan. There are many kings of this hobby, but nobody, I think, is better of Appa than that guy, Appa Bryan, who pretty much does Appa in his sleep. Yaz on at second, Smith on at first. Nothing on the strat. Zachary will go ahead and pitch. Zachary, 2-1. That is a pitcher result against the righty. A 1-6 is an out. That's a 3, and the Red Sox are going to come out empty, and that's a ground out to short. That'll be taken care of by Ed Brinkman. He's going to throw to first to get Petrocelli, and that will do it. No runs, 2 hits for the Red Sox. Tigers jumped out to a 4-0 lead here after 1. Detroit and Baltimore tied 4 games back. They both have a 1.5 game lead on the Yankees for third. Boston, their magic number is 8 to clinch the American League East. Remember, top 3 teams each division make the postseason, but they must have a winning record. 500 or lower does not get you in. And then, of course, I modify the postseason system. McGlothen is going to stay out there for another inning, and once again, leading off for the Big D will be Dick McAuliffe. He's 0 for 1. McGlothen hoping to have a better inning this time. McGlothen, 2-1, strikeout 11, that's high. McAuliffe, 4-4, and McAuliffe leads off with a double into right field. So McAuliffe gets it started again here. I don't know how long the Red Sox are going to keep McGlothen out there, but this is 1972, not 2024. Frank Wayne Scott joins us here at Fenway Park. Good to see him as well. And Dan Atkins as well. Here's Brown. Brown is 0 for 1. Infield is still back. And nothing happening on the strat. So right now, McGlothen having a rough start. McGlothen, 5-1, strikeout 9. Got him. Struck him out. And that is the third strikeout for McGlothen. Next batter is Horton. Here's a who. He walked his first time up. Nothing on the 11. McGlothen will go ahead and deal with Horton. McGlothen, 6-1, strikeout 9. That just missed. Horton, 4-6, and that's a ground ball to first base. That'll get taken back by Captain Carl, and he will take it to the bag himself. McAuliffe will go to third for out number 2. Here comes Norm Cash Me Outside. He got a base hit his first time up. And McAuliffe is going to stay at third. McGlothen trying to go ahead and concentrate. Hope you are doing well there, Mr. Wayne Scott. I was worried a little bit about you lately. I hope you are feeling much better. McGlothen, 1-2, walk plus 10. That 13 will walk him. So he walks Cash. And here comes Sims, who pretty much got things started with another base hit. So runners at first and third. McGlothen doesn't seem to have it tonight. Tigers already up 4-0 here, still top of the second. McGlothen, 6-5, against the lefty. That will be an out, and it's a ground out to third base. That'll handle there by Petrocelli, and he is going to throw to first to get Sims instead and retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, a walk. And the Tigers did have something going on there, looked like, but McGlothen does seem to get out of it. We will go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Red Sox will be the catcher, Pudge himself, Carlton Fisk, Hall of Famer. Yes, one of the greatest catchers of all time. Yes, 293 average, 22 homers, 61 RBIs in 72. Zachary will go ahead and deal. Zachary, 3-5, range play at the park. Fenway Park, 4-5. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Dick McAuliffe. His range is a 2. Nope, that'll get by him. It'll be a base hit for Fisk. So the Red Sox will go ahead and get a single. And now coming up to bat, a very young in left fielder, Dwight Dewey Evans, 263 average, a homer, and 6 RBIs. A very young Dwight Evans. I believe 72 was his debut year. So Evans comes up to bat here, a Dewey Evans, very young, probably doesn't, I don't know if he even has the mustache. Infield is at double play, strategy roll. Fisk will go ahead and stay where he is. Zachary will pitch to Evans. Zachary, 5-3, that's an automatic out. And it's a ground out to short. 6-5-6. And second base pivot, McAuliffe a 0. A 1-5, it's a double play. They got it, 2 outs. Evans will ground out into the 6-4-3. Remember, you can only go as high as 5. on double play chances because the 6 is always a slow rolling grounder that the only play was the first. So if ever a 6, but you hear me say 1 to 5, all right, you know that the 5 is the highest you can have a double play. We go to the top of the third. McGlothen, he'll stay there. This is 1972, not 2024. Mickey Stanley leads off for the Big D. He is 1 for 1. Am I really into this game tonight, Doug? I don't know. I'm just having fun. McGlothen, 5-2, strikeout, 13. That will miss. Stanley, 3-6. That's a fly to right. And it'll be Reggie Smith going to go ahead and make the catch. Next up is Rodriguez. Rodriguez got a base hit his first time up. McGlothen, a 4-6 error on a throw. Rodriguez, 5-6. And that is a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Doug Griffin. His error rating is a 7. That's a 9. He'll go ahead, bobbles it a little bit, throws a little wide, but that's going to be caught by Yastrzemski. He'll make the play. And that is out number 2. A little wide, but Captain Carl gets it. Now the batter is Brinkman. Brinkman got a base hit his first time up. 2 men down here. Top of the third, Tigers already up 4-0 in this game. McGlothen, 4-4, strikeout, 6, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that will end the inning. So McGlothen does have McGlothen, let me see, hold on here. McGlothen, 1, 2, 3 inning. So it is still 4-0 in favor of the Tigers. For some reason, lost my spot there, but okay. We go to the bottom half of the third inning, and leading off for the Red Sox will be the pitcher, Lynn McGlothen. He is 0 for 1. I'm sorry, he's batting first. My bad. It's his first time up. I don't know why I say 0 for 1. Must have had a strange day at work. Can anyone in the chat help me with the strategy roll work? Still confused on how it works. Thanks. No problem there. Those guys in the chat will tell you exactly how it works. Zachary will go ahead and pitch. Zachary, 5-1. That's a walk plus 10, but the 17 is still too high. McGlothen, 4-1, base hit. McGlothen gets a single to help the Red Sox. And he'll go ahead and get a base hit. As McGlothen says, DH, we don't need no stinking DH. Next batter is Harper. Harper is 0 for 1. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy, and that is a 4. McGlothen will stay where he is. Zachary with the pitch. Zachary, 3-6, walk, 14. Ball 4, I can't believe it, and Harper's going to walk. So now Zachary in a little bit of trouble. Harper is an 11 against righties, but plus 3 makes him a 14. And that is going to be a walk for Harper. And once again, the Red Sox got runners on base. Here's Aparicio. He's 0 for 1. Strategy again, and nothing on the 8th. Zachary will go ahead and pitch to Aparicio. Fans here at Fenway Park hoping Boston can come back here. Zachary. 6-3 against the righty. That's an automatic out. And that's going to be a fly out to right. Going after that will be Willie Horton. He'll make the catch for out number 1. McGlothen, base runner 2, hit to right, -1. And Horton is a +1. So a 1-2, McGlothen will still take third. He won't. He'll stay where he is. So that is a fly out to right. The next batter is Yaz. Yaz got a base hit his first time up. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Fenway Park. Strategy. Nothing on the 17. Yaz will swing away. Zachary will pitch. Congratulations there, Mr. Reynolds. Hope all went well. 6-2. That is a blank. He's not tired. Captain Carl, 4-5. And that is a fly ball to center field. That's going to be Mickey Stanley getting to that. That's going to be out number 2. McGlothen will stay put. 2 outs. Here comes Smith. Smith got a base hit his first time up. 4-0 in favor of the Tigers. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 13. Zachary will pitch. 4-5. Range play. Smith. 3-1. It's a fly ball to left field. Going after that is Ike Brown. He wasn't bad. His range is a 3. And he's got it on the run. He makes the catch and retires aside. Nice play by Ike Brown in left. No runs, a hit, and a walk. And the Tigers holding on to a 4-0 lead early. Not paying attention. We go to the top of the fourth. Tigers lead 4-0 here. McGlothen not having a good outing, but he's going to stay out there. It'll bring up the pitcher, Chris Zachary. He uses the Detroit pitcher's card, and he's 0-1. So McGlothen will go ahead and pitch. McGlothen, 6-3, strikeout, 19, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is the 5th K for McGlothen, as it looks like maybe he has settled down a bit. Next up is McAuliffe. He's 1-2 with a double. McGlothen, 1-4, possible error. McAuliffe, 6-6. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. That's hit to Luis Aparicio. His error rating is a 7. That's a 15. He takes it, no trouble, tosses it over for the out. 2 down now. Here comes Brown. Brown is 0-2. McGlothen goes ahead and deals. McGlothen, 1-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Brown, 2-5. That's a ground ball to short. Easily handled there by Aparicio. This time he has no trouble with it. He tosses it over. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for McGlothen. So he has definitely settled down. Since giving up 4 on 5 in the first inning, he's only given up 1 hit since then. We do go to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Bo Sox will be Rico Petrocelli, and he's 0-1. Zachary only had 1 start in 72, and it's not the first time. I usually get sometimes I choose a game where I do get where I get a pitcher that only makes the start of the year. Not the first time that's happened. Zachary, 5-4, possible error. Petrocelli, 2-6, line drive to first. That'll be grabbed by Cash. That's out number 1. No error on a line out, unless, of course, you're trying to double somebody off. Here's Pudge. Fisk is 1-1. Zachary, he'll go ahead and pitch. Zachary, 2-1. That is a pitcher result. That 10 is too high. Fisk, 2-5, and Fisk will go ahead and hit one into right field, and it'll bounce off the wall out there, and Pudge has a double. So he now has a single and a double. He's 2-2. Here comes a young Dewey Evans. He's 0-1, grounded out in the double play. Still 1 out here in the inning, and nothing on the 16. Pudge will stay at second base. Zachary will go ahead and deal. Zachary, 2-3. That is an automatic out. And that's going to be a fly ball to right. And that going after that will be Horton. He will make the catch for out number 2. Fisk, very good runner. Base runner 4. Hit the right -1. And Horton a +1. So a 1-4. Fisk will take third. It's a possible 6. Another 6. It could be a play. No, Fisk will put on the brakes as the ball comes in quickly, and Fisk holds at second base. Batter now is Griffin, and he's 0-1. Zachary, he'll go ahead and make the pitch on a strat first. Nothing on the 14. Zachary will pitch. Zachary, 3-2 against the righty. It's an automatic out. And that is again another fly ball to right field. And this time Horton will get that with, again, no trouble. And that retires aside. No runs and a hit. Chris Zachary doing a heck of a job. The only thing about Zachary, though, he can only pitch to 20 batters before he tires. Hence the only 1 start. But right now, he has the Tigers a 4-0 lead after 4. We go to the top of the fifth. And leading off for the Tigers will be Willie Horton. And he's 0 for 1 with a walk. McGlothen can pitch to 28 batters. He's still pretty good. Zachary, he's got 3 more batters. I think he's actually got 3 more batters before he tires. We'll see what they do with Zachary. McGlothen, 1-4, possible error. Horton, a 3-6. That's a ground ball hit to third base. Going after that is Rico Petrocelli. His error rating is a 6. That's an 8. Bobbles it a little bit, but he'll take his time and toss it over and get the out. Now the batter is Cash. Cash is 1 for 1, a single and a walk. McGlothen with the pitch. McGlothen, 2-6, walk 3. That is ball 4. And Cash will now go to first. That's the second time he's walked. That is the third walk of the game for McGlothen. And Cash has been on base all 3 times. Here comes Sims. Sims is 1 for 2. Infield is at double play. Cash had no strat and no steals. That is a 1. And a hit and run, but with a stolen base rating of 0. And Sims here, he had no stolen bases. I'm not going to do the hit and run. I will call that off. McGlothen will pitch. McGlothen, 1-2. That is a walk plus 10, and that's ball 4 on an easy 2. Now the Red Sox are beginning to maybe get the bullpen going here. And the next batter is Stanley. Stanley is 1 for 2. Runners at first and second for the Tigers here. 1 out, top of the 5th. As I said, Red Sox magic number is 8. They still got some games they need to win here to be absolutely sure. Strategy roll, nothing on the 5. Cash on it second, Sims on it first. McGlothen will pitch. McGlothen, 5-6, range play at the park. Fenway Park, 2-2. It's a ground ball to second base, and that ball is into Doug Griffin. His range is a 3, but at double play depth, it's a 2. Nope, that's going to be a base hit for Mickey Stanley. It'll get by him. Cash, a base running rating of 2. Will that be enough? Yes, it will. Cash has got enough speed. He will score. It's 5-0 Tigers. Stadium groans. Sims will make second base. That's as far as he can go. He does not have the speed to get to third. But another run for the Tigers as they are taking it to the Red Sox tonight. Here comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez 1 for 2. Infield still a double play depth. But now a 5-0 lead for Detroit. McGlothen, his pull rating is 15, which means they probably didn't pull him until he gave up 7 runs or something. McGlothen, he's also due to lead off. This may be his last inning. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 18. Rodriguez is not bunting. He's swinging. McGlothen, 2-2. Range play again. Rodriguez, 5-2. That's a ground ball to short. Once again, that's hit to Luis Aparicio. His range is a 2, but at double play, it's a 1. Nope, that's a base hit past short. It'll be a single. Sims, however, is mud, and he will not come in to score. And the runners are moving 1 base, and the bases are full of cats. The batter now is Brinkman, and the Red Sox looking at going to the bullpen here, but they want McGlothen to see if he can get out of it. So bases are full of cats. Infield is going to play in. The Red Sox do not want to give up any more runs, as the Tigers have jumped out to a quick 5-0 lead. Strategy, nothing on the 7. McGlothen will pitch to Brinkman. Fans here at Fenway Park can't believe it. This team's supposed to be leading the division, but they're not playing like it. McGlothen, 6-4, hit by pitch, 2, plunk, ouch. He hits him and brings in a run. Stadium barfs. Blech. McGlothen will hit Brinkman. And the bases are still loaded. It's 6-0, and I think that is all for McGlothen. That is a hit batter. The first hit batter of the game. And they're going to bring in the pitcher, Chris Zachary, but that is all from McGlothen. They got no choice. He is coming out of the game. They have seen enough, and the Red Sox will go to a new pitcher. So let's see who they're going to bring on to pitch. The 6-0 lead. I really don't think you bring in your best. Probably could. But in this case, though, the Red Sox bullpen, though, is pretty darn good. And let's see. Also, due to lead off, but I'm not going to do a double switch this early in the game, so they're just trying to get an out here. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Ken Tatum. No wins, 2 losses, 4 saves, a 3.07 ERA. Tatum will be the second Red Sox pitcher, and he's going to pitch to Zachary, who will bat. He's 0 for 2, though, but Zachary's got a 6-0 lead he can work with. So bases loaded. Ken Tatum now pitching for the Red Sox. Infield is still going to be in. Tatum, strategy rolls are still active. Or is it? Actually, no. Strategy rolls are off. I'm sorry. Strategy rolls are now off. It is just pitcher versus batter. Tatum, 6-3, strikeout 16. He'll get Zachary. Struck him out. So that is out number 2. And here comes McGlothen. McGlothen is 1 for 3. He's got a double. And now Tatum just needs to get one more out here. Bases are still full of cats. McGlothen the batter now. Fans here at Fenway Park can't believe this. Let's see what happens tonight. Tatum with the pitch. Tatum 1-4. Wild pitch? No. The 19 is too high. Ball 1. If he wilds in a pitch, another run will come in. Tatum 3-5. That's a blank. McGlothen 6-1, and that's a ground ball to first base. Captain Carl Yastrzemski will get it. He will take it himself, and that will end the inning. 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 walks, and a hit batter. And we go to the bottom of the 5th inning here, where the Tigers are in total command, 6-0. In a game they lost historically 3-2. But inside pitch always seems to have other plans. And remember, no lead is safe at inside pitch. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, joins us here at Fenway Park. Pinch hitter coming in for Ken Tatum. His job is to try to get 1 out. And I don't do double switches this early in the game. So the Red Sox will bring on a new batter, and it is going to be Danny Cater. 237 average, 8 homers, 39 RBIs. Danny Cater will pinch hit for the pitcher spot, which is 1 for 1. Bottom of the 5th, 6-0 Cats. Zachary, 3-1, wild pitch, ball 1. Zachary again, 6-3 against the righty. It's an automatic out. And that's going to be a ground out to third, handled easily there by Aurelio Rodriguez. And the ball goes over to first, 1 down. Here comes Harper. Harper 0 for 1 with a walk. Zachary, he'll go ahead and pitch. Zachary, 4-6, hit by pitch. 16, that's too high. Harper, 2-3, and it's a base hit. He'll hit that one past second base. So the Red Sox will get another runner. And now the batter is Aparicio. Aparicio is 0 for 2. Strategy rolls are off. Infield is at double play, though. And we do have 1 out. So Harper on it first. Zachary will be tired after Aparicio, but with a 6-0 lead, the Tigers may try to keep him in there as long as they can. Zachary, 1-3 against the righty. Strikeout, 18 is high. Aparicio, 1-5, and that is a fly to right. And Willie Horton is going to get to that. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Zachary is now tired. He says, I can go a little longer here. He gave me a 6-run lead. I'll see how we can handle it. Captain Carl is next. He's 1 for 2. Zachary, he'll go ahead and he will pitch. Zachary, 4-6, hit by pitch again. The 17 is high. Yaz, 4-2, base hit right past second base. Harper will have the speed with 2 outs, and he'll make third. Runners at the corners now for the Red Sox. And here's Reggie Smith. He's 1 for 2. Zachary will stay out there. He says I can still pitch. This is 1972, not 2024. Zachary will go ahead, set it up. Fans here at Fenway Park hoping Smith comes through with a hit to get the Bo Sox on the board. Zachary, 6-6, walk, 7, and that is ball 4, and the bases are loaded. And here comes Petrocelli. Now, Zachary, what do you do here now? Do you let Zachary continue? I think you still let him go. He hasn't allowed, he's pitching a shutout, and I think you just let him go. So now bases are loaded. Zachary's pull rating's a 7, which kind of tells me he can give up maybe 3 runs for they yank him. But Zachary will pitch to Rico Petrocelli. Petrocelli is 0 for 2. Another chance for the Red Sox to see if they can get a run in. Fans here at Fenway are loud. And here comes the pitch. Zachary, 3-1. Wild pitch. No. 18 is high. Ball 1. And immediately Duke Sims gets up from his crouch and goes to talk to Zachary. He says, "You feel all right here? I know you're tired." He says, "Let me just try to get this out." Zachary will try again. Zachary, 4-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Petrocelli, 2-6. And it's a line drive hit right to first, right into Cash's glove. Pow! Inning over. Stadium groans. No runs, 2 hits, a walk. And again, the Red Sox strand the bases loaded. And they come away with a big goose egg. It stays 6-0 Tigers. Top of the 6th coming up. Leading off for the Big D will be Ike Brown. And the Red Sox need a pitcher. And let's see, right, and left. So let's see what they're going to think they'll bring on a righty. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be Don Newhouser. 4 wins, 2 losses, 4 saves, a 2.43 ERA. Newhouser is the 3rd Red Sox pitcher. So Newhouser will pitch to Brown here starting the top of the 6th. 6-0 in favor of the Cats. Newhouser. 3-3, walk, 20. Ball 4, he walked him. He walked him. Brown is a 19, but +3 makes him a 22. And he walks the leadoff batter and will now bring up Horton. And right now, the Red Sox are not getting any help from the pitcher staff. Strategy rolls are still off. Newhouser, 4-6 against the righty. It's a blank. Horton, a 1-1. That's flying to center field. And Harper is going to come under that one. Take a step backwards, 1 out. Cash is next. Cash is 1 for 1, a single, but walked twice. Brown on it first. Newhouser, a 5-4. That's a walk +10, and that 7 will be an easy ball 4. So it doesn't matter who's on the mound right now for the Red Sox. They're just giving free passes. That is the 5th walk in the game by the Red Sox. And the next batter is Sims. Sims is 1 for 2, singled and walked. Infield is at double play depth. Newhouser trying to get here. Fans here at Fenway Park do not like what they see on the scoreboard. Newhouser, 4-6 against the lefty. That's an automatic out. And that's a ground out to short. Let's see if they turn it. 3-2-3. Second base, pivot, Griffin, 0-1-3. Nope. Brown will make it to 3rd. Cash thrown out at second base. Sims reaches first on the fielder's choice. And there are 2 away. And here comes Stanley. Stanley is 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles. Newhouser will be tired after Stanley. But he may be going a little further here. He is due to bat 4th in the 6th. 2 outs, top of the 6th inning, 6-0. And Newhouser will go ahead and he will pitch. Newhouser, 2-3. That's at the park. Fenway Park. 4-4, and that is a blank. We will have a rare play with men on. So rare plays men on, and that is a 55. Deep fly ball to right field, caught. Well, I don't need to go any further because there are 2 outs, and it doesn't matter what happens. If it's a deep fly to right field, it's caught. So I don't need to go any further than that. That was the 3rd out. So it's a fly out to right, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, and a fielder's choice. But the Tigers still holding a 6-0 lead here as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Chris Zachary says he can maybe go one more inning. He is due to bat 3rd in the 7th. Zachary says, I think I can get it done, coach. Pudge leads off. Carlton Fisk is 2 for 2. He's got a single and a double. So bottom of the 6th inning here. Tigers leading the Red Sox 6-0. Tigers trying to make the postseason. Boston trying to win their 2nd consecutive division title. Remember, they did win the title in my 2016 replay. Zachary, 1-1, error on a grounder. Pudge, 1-5. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to 3rd. That ball is hit to Aurelio Rodriguez. His error rating is a 6. That's an 11. Bobbles it a little bit, but throws to 1st to get the out. Nice play there, done by Rodriguez. Here's Dewey Evans. He's 0 for 2. 2 men down. And here, 1 man out. Zachary, 5-4. Possible error. Evans, 3-2. That's a fly ball to center field. Going after that is Mickey Stanley. His error rating is a 2. That's a 19. He'll make the catch with ease. 2 down. And now here's Griffin. Griffin is 0 for 2. Zachary, well, playing a heck of a game right now, but then again, when you got a 6-run buffer, it does help you. Zachary, 2-6, and that is a walk chance. That 10 is going to be ball 4, and that's going to be it for Zachary. Oh, he's tired, so that turns that K into a W. It's a walk chance. He does walk Griffin, and that will be it for Zachary. He will come out. So a new pitcher coming in for the Tigers. They need really just 1 out. And we're going to see a pinch hitter for Don Newhouser as well. So let's see who the Tigers are going to bring out to pitch. And it is going to be, their bullpen. Let's see here. Let's see. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers is going to be Laren LeGros. No wins, a loss, 2 saves, a 1.32 ERA. I don't know if that's LeGros or LeGros. Somebody have to pronounce it for me. Is that Laren LeGros or Laren LeGros? He will come on. He's looking to get 1 batter out. Newhouser is the next batter. He will come out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit for the Red Sox is going to be Ben Ogilvy, a 241 average, 8 homers, and 30 RBIs. So Griffin on at first, 2 men down, 6-0 Tigers here in the bottom of the 6th. LeGros trying to go ahead and get it. I think grow like you grow vegetables. Okay. LeGros with the pitch. 2-2, wild pitch. Ball, yep, that's away. That's a 4, and Griffin will go to second base. So a wild pitch. And now a runner in scoring position. LeGros will try again. LeGros, 3-6. That's a blank. Ogilvy, 6-2. And against the righty, it's a base hit. He hits that one past second base. Griffin's going to have enough speed. He will come around. He will score at 6-1. Ogilvy comes off with a pinch hit RBI single to get the Red Sox on the board. Now the batter is Harper, and Ogilvy is on at first. McGlothen is in snow. Thank you. So Ogilvy on at first. Still 2 outs here. 6-1 Cats. Strategy rolls are still off. McGlothen, 3-1. Strikeout. 20 is high. Harper, 4-1. That's flagged to center field, and Stanley's going to go ahead and get to it. He will make the catch and end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 walk, and a wild pitch. But that is all for the Red Sox in this inning. 6-1 Tigers after 6. Just don't get LeGros anywhere near Bert Campaneris. 1972 ALCS. I've heard about that, I think. Leading off for the Tigers will be Aurelio Rodriguez. He is 2 for 3. Red Sox need a pitcher. And so you got Wright. And coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Bobby Bolin. No wins, a loss, 5 saves, a 2.93 ERA. Bolin will be the 4th Red Sox pitcher, and he can pitch to 6 batters. So here comes Bobby Bolin to pitch to Rodriguez here, starting the top of the 7th. 6-1 Cats. Bolin, 3-2, strikeout 20. That is high. Rodriguez, 2-2. That's a power hit to left field. That's an 11, but against the righty, he got way under that. That's going to be a fly out to left, as Dewey Evans is going to get the room, and he'll make the catch, out number 1. Next batter is Brinkman. Brinkman is 1 for 2. Singleton got hit by a pitch. Bolin, a 6-2, strikeout 10. That misses. Brinkman, 3-4, and that's a single. He'll hit that one into center field, and he gets his 2nd hit of the game. Pinch hitter coming in for LeGros. He will be done, and the Tigers will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit for the Tigers will be Jim Northrup, a 261 average, 8 homers, and 42 RBIs. So the Tigers still have something going on here. Bolin will pitch to a midfield double play. Strategy rolls are still off. Bolin, 1-4, strikeout 11. That is high. Northrup, 2-1, and that is a ground out to second base. 3-4-5. Shortstop pivot Aparicio, -2, 1-3 double play, but they get it. Side retired. 4-6-3 double play, no runs and a hit for the Cats. But they have a 6-1 lead here at stretch time. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we have 10-minute tickers still coming up after tonight's game. The next game will not be decided until after the 10-minute ticker. And the reason why, the game on the next date was supposed to be September 25th. The 2 games that are scheduled on September 25th, I don't like either of them. So we're going to skip that, and we'll choose a game for September 26th. So September 25th will be included in tonight's 10-minute ticker. However, September 26th is the last day of the pennant race before we go into the final week. So it kind of makes sense to do that to get a good game for tomorrow night. We will make that decision after 10-minute ticker. This is now where I start looking. I wait until after 10-minute ticker to make a pick of the next game. And I ask for a little help from you guys as well. Bottom of the 7th inning, Tigers lead 6-1. And Luis Aparicio leading off for the Red Sox. Tigers need a pitcher. And they got right, left, and switch. And they're going to bring in a righty, I think, for this. And let's see. It's a 5-run lead. It's not. He could pitch to 7. Nah. Why not? Coming on to pitch for the Detroit Tigers is going to be Joe Niekro. 3 wins, 2 losses, a save, a 3.83 ERA. Joe Niekro was more of a relief pitcher in 72 than a starter, although he did go ahead and make a few starts. So Joe Niekro is going to go ahead and lead and pitch here for the Tigers to start the bottom of the 7th. He'll pitch to Aparicio. So 6-1 Tigers, bottom of the 7th. Niekro with the pitch. Niekro, 3-3. That is a blank. Aparicio, 5-5. That's a ground out to short. That'll be taken care of by Brinkman. And the throw will go over for out number 1. Next batter is Yaz. Yastrzemski is 2 for 3. Niekro, he'll go ahead and he will make the pitch. Niekro, 6-4, blank. Yaz, 5-3, and against the righty, it's a ground ball to second base. And that'll be handled by McGlothen. And he'll toss it over for the out, 2 down. And now Smith, and I don't know if I'll ever do that, Brian B., a whole 180 games. I don't know. Who knows? 180 days of a regular season one day. No, that will not happen. Too much of a grind. I would get bored, and I don't want to get bored. Niekro with the pitch. Niekro, 2-2, range play. Smith, 4-1, fly ball, right field. That ball is hit to Willie Horton. He stunk. His range is a 1. Does he channel his inner Greg Luzinski? Nope. That's going to be a base hit. So Reggie Smith will get a single to keep the inning alive as Willie Horton does not hear a who. And it brings up a chance for Petrocelli, and he's 0 for 3. Still 2 outs here. Bottom of the 7th inning. Tigers leading 6-1 here. Smith on it first. Niekro will pitch. Niekro, 1-2, strikeout 13. That will miss. Petrocelli, 4-5. It's a power hit to center field. That's a 2, and against the righty, it's a single. So single to center with 2 outs. Smith base runner 4. Single to center -2. So a 1-2. Smith will take third. He won't. He'll hold at second base as the throw comes in pretty fast. And now a chance here for the Red Sox. Here comes Pudge. Niekro is tired, but he says he can pitch. So Smith and Petrocelli on the bases. Fans here at Fenway Park hoping Pudge can go ahead and get a hit. DJ John, 44-44 from the left coast. Smith here at Fenway Park. Smith on it second, Petrocelli on it first. Niekro with the pitch. Niekro, 6-1, base hit right up the middle. It is a single. Smith will come around and he will score. Petrocelli will hold at second base. Fisk gets it. It's now 6-2. After getting 2 quick outs, 3 straight base hits, the next batter is Evans, and that's going to be it for Niekro, as they will take him out, and the Tigers will go back to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch for the Tigers is going to be Bill Slayback. 5 wins, 6 losses, no saves, a 3.20 ERA. The Tigers do have players like Seelbach and Sherman, but I'm trying to save them for the 8th and the 9th. So Bill Slayback will come on to pitch. And he is the fourth Tiger pitcher. So now runners at first and second. Now a 6-2 ball game. Strategy rolls are still off. Dewey Evans is the batter. He's 0 for 3, but with a 263 average, he's swinging. Slayback, 5-6, walk 3, ball 4, and now Boston's got a chance. Slayback comes in there and gives up a walk, and now the bases are loaded. And the batter is Doug Griffin. He will bat. Griffin, a 260 hitter. He had 470 at-bats, which tells me they probably didn't pinch hit for him much. Griffin is 0 for 2 with a walk. The fans here at Fenway Park are loud. Slayback trying to get out of this inning. It was 6-0. Now it's 6-2. Slayback will pitch. 3-5. Strikeout 8. That is too high. Griffin. 4-6. Base hit left field. It's a single. Petrocelli will score. Fisk with 2 outs. Base runner 5. Single to left +2. That makes him a 7. He will not throw there. Fisk will come in to score. Evans, base runner 3 with 2 outs. Single to left -1. A 1-2. Evans will get to third. He won't. Evans will hold at second base. Griffin gets a 2 RBI single. It's 6-4. Stadium cheers. Yay! And now a pinch hitter coming in for Bobby Bolin, as the Red Sox will make a pinch hitter change. And coming on to pinch hit will be John Kennedy, 245 average, 2 homers, 22 RBIs. Kennedy will pinch hit against Slayback. Now a 6-4 ball game. Slayback will go up against Kennedy. Slayback does have to pitch to him. I do use the 3-batter rule. Evans on it second, Griffin on it first. Fans at Fenway Park are suddenly alive once again. Strategy rolls are back on. Strategy roll, nothing on the 8. Slayback will go ahead and he will pitch. Slayback, 5-3. Range play. Kennedy, 5-5. It's a power hit to center field. That's an 18. That is too high, but it's now a range play to center field. Mickey Stanley after it. He was pretty good. His range is a 4. He can't get it. And it's going to be over his head. That is going to be a double. Evans will score. Griffin with 2 outs. Base runner 3. Double to center. Double to center -2. He will score on a 1. He will score on the 1. Kennedy running around second. A 1-4. He'll take third. He does. It's a triple. This game is tied. No lead is safe at inside pitch. Stadium cheers. Yay. John Kennedy hits a triple as Mickey Stanley couldn't make the play. It went over his head, bounced away from him. Kennedy takes third on the throw. We're tied at 6. The batter now is Harper, still 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And yes, this is now a Game of the Year candidate. Harper's 1 for 3. Kennedy on at third. Slayback. They're going to let him bat. They're going to let him pitch here. He's not tired, but they're going to let him pitch. Unbelievable. The Tigers a 6-0 lead, and the Red Sox storm right back. Slayback. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 8. Slayback will pitch. Slayback. 3-3, strikeout 11. Called strike 3 on Harper. The inning is over. Holy cow. 5 runs on 5 hits, 4 singles, a walk, and a triple. And the Red Sox has tied this game up at 6. No lead is safe when you play inside pitch. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Fans here at Fenway can't believe this. They're loving it right now. Top of the order for the Tigers. Here comes Dick McGlothen. And the Red Sox need a pitcher. And let's see, left, right, right. Let's see, coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be El Diante, Louis Tiant, who probably should be in the Hall of Fame. 15 wins, 6 losses, 3 saves, 1.91 ERA. Tiant is in the bullpen for this game, and he will go up against McGlothen. So a great outing by Zachary. He gets nothing. McGlothen is off the hook. And now top of the 8th here. Tiant will pitch. El Diante, 3-5, strikeout, 13 is high. McGlothen, 6-5, and that is a ground out to short. That'll be ground to short? Nope, yeah, ground to short. Handled easily there by Aparicio, and that is out number 1. 1 down, here comes Brown. Brown is 0 for 3 as the Tiger bullpen absolutely imploded. Tiant, 2-3, strikeout, 13, swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away. And now here comes Horton. Horton is 0 for 3 with a walk. Tiant will go ahead and pitch to Horton. Tiant, 3-1 against the righty, strikeout plus 10. That's a 3. That is a swing. That is a miss. And that is a steer right out. Side retired. 1, 2, 3. Go the Tigers. And that's got to be demoralizing. And we now go to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Luis Aparicio. Slayback coming out of the game. The Tigers will go back to the bullpen, which really hasn't done well. Let's see. They got right-left switch. They're going to go with the best pitcher. Maybe I should have went with him, but I don't think it would have mattered. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers is going to be Chuck Seelbach. 9 wins, 8 losses, 14 saves, a 2.89 ERA. Seelbach is now the 5th Tiger pitcher. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, tied at 6. Seelbach with the pitch. Seelbach, 1-4, that's a blank. Aparicio, 6-1, popped out to second base. McGlothen is calling for it, and he'll get this in on the clay, and that's out number 1. Here's Captain Carl. He is 2 for 4. He's got 2 singles. Seelbach will go ahead and pitch. Seelbach, 5-2, hit by pitch, 3, plunk, ouch. He hit him. He does hit Carl, and he will trot to first, and the go-ahead run is on base. That is the second hit batter of the game, which means that the brawl on the rare play will occur, and from now on, every hit by pitch, the pitcher is thrown out. But now a big run at first base. Here's Smith. Smith is 2 for 3, 2 singles and a walk. Infield is at double play. Yaz at 5 stolen bases. He's not getting any here. Seelbach will go ahead and make the play, will make the pitch. Seelbach, 2-2, strikeout 9. That just missed. Smith, 6-1, ground ball to short. 2-2-3. Second base, pivot McAuliffe, 0, 1-3. They got it. Side retired, double play. Nothing across except the hit batter. And we go to the 9th, tied at 6. But will we see some top of the 9th inning magic? Louis Tiant will stay out there. And he can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. Leading off for the Tigers will be Norm Cash, and he is 1 for 1, a single and walked 3 times. He has been on base every single at bat. El Diante with the pitch. Tion 6-2, that is a blank. Cash 3-5, that's a base hit. He'll hit that one into center field, and the Tigers get the man on early. Next batter is Sims. Sims, he is 1 for 3, a single and a walk, and they're going to let him bat. Bill Freehand is available, but they may want him in case this game goes into extras. So Cash is on at first, infield double play. Strategy, nothing on the 16. Cash will stay put. Tion will deal. Tion, 3-1 against the lefty. It's a blank. Sims, 6-5, ground ball to third. 3-2-3. Second base, pivot, Griffin, 0, 1-3. They got it, 2 outs. Sims grounds out around the horn. 5-4-3 double play. And now a chance for Stanley. Stanley is 2 for 4. He's got 2 singles. Tion, he'll go ahead and pitch. Tion, 2-6, walk plus 10. And that 3 is ball 4. He will walk Stanley. Tion is now tired, but he says he can get 1 more out. He will pitch to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 2 for 4. He's got 2 singles. Fans here at Fenway Park hoping for a good pitch from Tion. The Tigers led 6-0. This is now a 6-6 game. Tion with the pitch. Tion, 2-1. That's at the park. Fenway Park. 2-6, and it's a fly ball to left near the green monster, but Dewey Evans is going to get to it. He'll make the catch and end the inning. No runs, a hit, and a walk. And we will go to the bottom of the 9th. So will we see some bottom of the 9th inning magic? Chuck Seelbach, he is going to pitch. He can still pitch to 4 more batters before he tires. So they're going to let Seelbach pitch here. Leading off for the Bo Sox will be Rico Petrocelli. He is 1 for 4 with a single. Bottom of the 9th, fans here at Fenway Park are on their feet. Tigers are knowing this game was slipped away. They should already be celebrating a win. But the Red Sox says not so fast. Seelbach with the pitch. Seelbach, 1-3, walk, 17, ball 4, and the winning run is on. Petrocelli against the righties a 14, but plus 3 makes him a 17, and the winning run is on base. And now the batter is Pudge. Fisk is 3 for 4, 2 singles and a double. And you're going to pitch to him. Infield is at double play depth. Petrocelli on it first. Fans here at Fenway Park know if Seelbach makes a mistake, that ball is out of here. Seelbach sets up strategy roll. That's a 17, no play. Seelbach will now deal with Pudge. Carlton looks into the end of Fenway Park. He would love to hit one over the green monster. Seelbach with the pitch. 2-3, walk, 10, ball 4, and the winning run is now in scoring position. Another walk, and now the batter is a young Dwight Evans, and he's going to bat. 263 average, he hits. He is 0 for 3 with a walk. Dewey Evans, his first appearance here in 1972 in my replay, has a chance to bring in the winning run. They're going to stick with Seelbach. He's the guy you got to go to if you're the Tigers. Bottom of the 9th, tied at 6, nobody out. Fans here at Fenway are loud. Seelbach looking in on Evans. Strategy roll. Nothing happening. Petrocelli stays at second. Fisk stays at first. Seelbach looking in, and he gets the sign from Sims. Here comes the deal. Seelbach, 1-2 against the righty. It's an automatic out. And that's going to be a grounder to second base. Do they turn it? Probably. 6-6-7. Shortstop pivot rating Brinkman -1. A 1-5. It's a double play. It is. But Petrocelli moves to third. So Evans grounds out into a 4-6-3. And now the batter for the Red Sox is Doug Griffin. Griffin is 1 for 3 with a single. Seelbach not tired left, but now 2 outs. Tied at 6. Bottom of the 9th. Red Sox trying to complete the comeback and get the win. Seelbach looking on. Petrocelli on at third. Strategy. Nothing on the 16. Seelbach will go ahead and pitch to Doug Griffin. Fans at Fenway hoping for a game-winning hit. Seelbach. 4-6. That is at the park. Fenway Park. 2-6. And it's a ground ball to second base. Up with it is Doug McCullough. He's got it. He throws to first. We have free baseball. Free baseball. Free baseball here. Get your free baseball. Nothing across except a couple of walks. And the Red Sox can't get the winning run in. We're going into extras. We go to the top of the 10th inning, tied at 6. Leading off for the Tigers is Ed Brinkman and Louis Tiant. He is due to lead off. He did get past his tired rating. If I'm the Red Sox, I think you're going to the bullpen here. Or are you? That's a real question. Let me look at the Red Sox bullpen. See what I want to do. Do I want to try to go through one more inning? Got Wright, a pinch hitter, and a lefty coming up. Tiant's going to stay out there. Tiant's going to stay out there probably as long as he can, unless he hits a fatigue result. So Tiant will stay there. Top of the 10th, tied at 6. Tiant is tired. Brinkman, however, will he bat? Yes, he will. I think he's the only shortstop I have. Ed Brinkman will actually bat. So Ed Brinkman will bat against Tiant. Top of the 10th, tied at 6. Tiant, 1-2. That's an automatic out. And it will be a fly ball to left field. Dewey Evans will go ahead and get it and make the catch for out number 1. Pinch hitter coming in for Chuck Seelbach. He will be done. And pinch hitting for the Tigers will be Bill Freehan. A .262 average, 10 homers, and 56 RBIs. Freehan may be doing a double switch here, as they may replace the pitcher with someone else, and Sims may be coming out of the game. But Bill Freehan will now pinch hit against Tiant. 1 out, top of the 6th. Tiant, 5-5, error on a grounder. Freehan, 2-4. Nope, that's a fly ball to right. And Reggie Smith's going to get to it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. 2 down, here comes McCullough. And McCullough is 1 for 5. He's got a double. He will come on to bat here. So Tiant will pitch to McCullough. 2 outs, top of the 10th. Remember, ghost runners are not activated until I have to bring in a designated starter, which I usually do. which I usually do, but those starters cannot come in until all relievers are used. And of course, with September call-ups, we got a lot of pitchers out there, so I don't think we'll have to worry about that for a little bit. Tiant with the pitch. Tiant 1-5. That's a blank. McGlothen 2-5. Fly ball to left field, and Dewey Evans is going to call that one, and he'll make the catch and retire the side. 1-2-3 inning for Tiant. We go to the bottom of the 10th inning. Pinch hitter coming in for Tiant. He will be done. We'll see who they bring in. But first, the Tigers get to choose the pitcher. And now, coming in to pitch for the Tigers is going to be John Hiller. 1 win, 2 losses, 3 saves, a 2.03 ERA. He's a lefty, but he's the best one. He's right now the best pitcher in the bullpen. So John Hiller will come on to pinch hit. Will come on to pitch, and pinch hitting for the Red Sox is going to be we can use anybody, so it doesn't matter. And they're going to bring out a ringer card pretty much. Coming on to pinch for the Red Sox will be Vic Correll. A 500 average, only had 4 at-bats in 72. Who's to say this wasn't one of those games? I don't know if it was, but whatever. So John Hiller is going to go up against Vic Correll. Tied at 6, bottom of the 10th. Hiller will go ahead and he will pitch. Hiller, 4-4, hit by pitch, 1, plunk, ouch, he hit him. Correll is a 0, but Hiller's a +10, and he hits him, and the winning run is on first base. And that is, I believe that's the 3rd hit by pitch, isn't it? I think so. Let's see, hold on, I think that's a 3rd hit batter. 1 hit batter, 2 hit batters, 3 hit batters. That's it, and John Hiller hits Vic Correll, and Hiller is ejected. And the Tigers need another pitcher. Good thing we got September call-ups. So Hiller is ejected for hitting Correll. And now the pitcher for the Tigers is going to be Tom Timmerman. 8 wins, 10 losses, no saves, a 2.89 ERA. Timmerman will now come in. He is the 7th pitcher for the Tigers. And leading off for the Red Sox, not leading off, but next up is Harper. Harper will bat. He is 1 for 4. Correll is mud. And question is, do we want to go ahead and move Correll? Correll was there for the pitcher, but we're in extra innings. You hate to waste batters just in case. But they're going to make the call. Correll's going to come out of the game and pinch running, which is something I don't do often, for the Red Sox is going to be Juan Benitez. He has a base running rating of 3. So Juan Benitez will come in and pinch run for the Red Sox at first base. Harper is the batter. He is 1 for 4 with a single. Infield is a double play depth. Fans here at Fenway Park hoping Harper can come through with a big hit. Timmerman can only pitch to 3 batters before he's tired. So Timmerman's going to have to pitch. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 19. He gets the bunt sign. Ooh, do you bunt? He does get the bunt sign. But he can hit pretty well, though. 254 average. He does get the bunt sign. He does get the bunt sign. He does not hit righties as well as lefties, though. I wonder if you go for the bunt. Do you bunt Benitez over? Harper's got good speed, so if it doesn't work, Harper's going to be a faster runner. I think you bunt him over. I don't know. Anybody got anything in there to say? Do we bunt? Harper got the bunt sign. Do we bunt him? His bunt rating is a 4. As Zalapsky Smurf and PFL QR join us here at Fenway Park. So PFL QR says bunt. And after further review with Steve Tower joins us here at Fenway Park. PFLQR says bunt. Okay, and that's what Steve Tower says. So we bunt. The bunt is on. Timmerman, 6-6 against a righty. That's a strikeout plus 10. Now Harper becomes an 11. That becomes a 21. But when you bunt, you divide that by 2. So we round that down to 20. That makes it a 10. That is a 9. Struck him out. That is a strikeout. He still strikes out Tommy Harper, who probably bunted it foul, and that's out number 1. Harper bunts out on strikes, and now the batter is Aparicio. Aparicio is 0 for 5. He is due for a hit. Beniquez on it first. Strategy roll. That's a 19. Aparicio gets the bunt sign, but now with 1 out, I think you swing. Timmerman with the pitch. Timmerman, 6-1, walk, 18. That is high. Aparicio, 5-5, and it's a ground ball to short. 1-1-2. Second base, pivot McCullough, 0-1-2. No. Beniquez thrown out at second base. Aparicio makes first, 2 outs on the fielder's choice. And now here's Captain Carl. Yastrzemski is 2 for 4, 2 singles, and got hit by a pitch. But Yastrzemski, though, could win this with a swing of the bat. Timmerman will pitch to Yaz. Bottom of the 10th inning, tied at 6. The Tigers had a 6-0 lead, and it evaporated. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 6. Aparicio stays where he is. Timmerman looking in at Yaz. The fans of Fenway hoping their beloved Yaz can do it. Timmerman, 2-4 against the lefty. It's a blank. Yaz, 3-4, base hit, center field. It's a single. Aparicio, base runner with 2 outs, becomes a 4. Single to center, though, -2. A 1-2, he'll take third, and he won't. He'll hold at second base. As a very good throw by Mickey Stanley keeps Aparicio at second, but the inning continues. A base hit for Pudge. And now here's Smith. And Timmerman is now tired. And I think you got to take him out. He is now tired, so Timmerman coming out of the game because a fatigue result will bring in the run. So the Tigers going back to the bullpen. And they're going to go with, they got Reggie Smith, but all they got is lefties. They're going to have to go with them. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers is going to be Woody Fryman. 14 wins, 13 losses, save a 3.24 ERA. He's in the bullpen for this game. Woody Fryman started the season with the Philadelphia Phillies. He is now on the Tigers. So Aparicio on at second, Yaz is on at first, and there are 2 outs. So now Woody Fryman coming in here to try to go ahead and get this game into the 11th. The fans here at Fenway Park don't want to hear it. Smith is 2 for 4, 2 singles and a walk. And the fans here at Fenway hoping Reggie Smith can do it. Runners at first and second, tied at 6, bottom of the 10th. A huge game for both teams. Tigers are 4.5 back in the Red Sox. Red Sox, magic number to clinch the AL East is eat. Fryman will go ahead and, did I say AL East is eat? I said, the magic number is leet. To clinch, and I tried the AL, and I said AL East. This game, I tell you, playing this game can really make it sound weird sometimes. Fryman with the pitch. Fryman, 3-3. Error on a throw. Is this game going to end on an error? Smith, 4-2. No, it's a fly ball to left field. And getting over there is going to be Ike Brown. He will make the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, and a hit batter. And we've got more free baseball coming up as we go into the 11th. I know, try that again in English. I never said I spoke English well. I never said that. Top of the 11th. Still tied at 6. Leading off for the Tigers will be Ike Brown. Boston will bring in a pitcher. Their bullpen is actually better than Detroit's. And they are going to go with... They're going to bring in the Spaceman. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be Bill Spaceman Lee. 7 wins, 4 losses, 5 saves, a 3.20 ERA. Lee is now the 6th Red Sox pitcher. So Spaceman will now pitch. He can pitch to 8. So Bill Lee against Ike Brown. Brown will bat. Top of the 11th, tied at 6. Spaceman, 4-5 against a righty. It's a blank. Brown, 1-2, fly ball to left field. And Dewey Evans is going to get to that one and put it away for the out. Next batter is Horton. Horton is 0 for 4 with a walk. Lee with the pitch. Lee, 3-3, walk 2, and that is ball 4. So Spaceman walks Horton. And a go-ahead run is on base. Next batter is Cash. And Cash is 2 for 2. 2 singles and 3 walks. He has been on base every single time. Infield is at double play. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 5. Nobody moves. Spaceman will pitch to Cash. Fans here at Fenway Park hoping for a good pitch. Spaceman. 4-2. Wild pitch. No, ball 1. 1-4. That is a blank. Cash. 4-6. And it's a ground out to second base. 2-2-3. Shortstop pivot. Aparicio -2, so only a 1. No, it's a ground ball to second base. The only play they has is to first, as Horton actually got a good jump. So Horton moves on to second. And he is in scoring position on the ground out. And now the batter is Duke Sims. I was going to do something with freehand, but unfortunately it slipped the mind, so I'm not going to do anything with it now. So Sims will stay the catcher. So Lee will pitch to Sims. Horton on at second. 2 outs, top of the 11th. Strategy roll. That is a 1, but Horton stays where he is. Lee will go ahead and pitch to Sims. Once again, the fans at Fenway hoping for a pitch. Lee, 1-1, strikeout 6, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that will end the inning. Nothing across except a walk will go to the bottom of the 11th. Woody Fryman will stay on the mound as he can pitch to 9 more batters before he tires. And usually now when I have games like this, to try to keep starters from coming in, I will keep pitchers in there as much as possible. So Woody Fryman will continue to pitch for the Tigers. Leading off for the Red Sox is Rico Petrocelli, and he is 1 for 4, a single and a walk. Bobby 11 tied at 6. Fans at Fenway hoping now for a good hit. Fryman, 4-6, walk 9, ball 4, and once again the winning run is on base. So Petrocelli walks. Now the batter is Pudge. And Pudge having a good night. 3 for 4, 2 singles, a double, and a walk. Infield is at double play depth. Petrocelli on it first. Strategy, nothing happening. Pudge is swinging. Fryman going to deal with Pudge. The fans here in Boston hoping for a big hit. Fans in the chat for the Tigers hoping the Tigers can keep this game going. Petrocelli on it first. Fryman will pitch. 1-4. It's a blank. Fisk, 5-2, base hit, center field, it's a single. Petrocelli, base runner 2. Single to center, though, -2. As Mickey Stanley gets that ball in there quickly, Petrocelli will hold at second, but the winning run is at second base and nobody out. And once again, a chance for Dwight Evans, but they may make a change here since Evans has hit into 2 double plays tonight. May make a change. May make a change here. Evans is in left field, and they are going to make a change, I think. Evans is going to come out of the game, and coming on to pinch hit for the Red Sox and take over in left field will be Andy Cosco. 233 average, 9 homers, 19 RBIs. Cosco started the season with the California Angels. He is on the Red Sox as of now. So he will take over in left field as well. He doesn't have Evans's arm, but I'll change the scorecard if I need to. So Petrocelli on at second. Fisk is on at first. Andy Cosco pinch hitting against Woody Fryman. Nobody out. Bottom of the 11th, tied at 6. Strategy. Nothing on the 18. Cosco is swinging. Fryman settles in there, trying to keep the game going. Fryman will deal. 4-5 against the righty. It's a blank. Cosco 1-6, and against the lefty, it's a fly ball to left field. Getting over there is Brown. He has room. He will make the catch, and that's out number 1. Cosco hit it hard near the green monster, but Brown is there to make the catch. 1 down. Now the batter is Griffin. Griffin will bat. He is 1 for 4, a single and a walk. Again, runners at first and second for the Red Sox. Now it's up to Griffin to see what he can do here. Strategy. Nothing on the 17th. Fryman will go ahead and he will pitch. Fryman, 1-6. That is a range play. Griffin, 1-1. It's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Aurelio Rodriguez. He was pretty good. His range is a 5, but at double play depth, it's a 4. And he's got it. Now, where was it hit? And that was hit at the line. So, hit at the line. So, 1-1. And no pivot, and +1 is 2, but no pivot rating as Rodriguez makes the play. So a 1 or a 2, it's a 5-3 double play. Side retired. We're going to the 12th. No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on as the Red Sox cannot get the runs in. Tied at 6 after 11. On a 5-3 double play. We go to the top of the 12th inning. Spaceman Lee will stay out there. Mickey Stanley leads off for the Tigers. In the top of the 12th. Stanley is 2 for 4, 2 singles and a walk. Lee will go ahead and he will pitch. Lee, 5-3, that's a blank. Stanley, 4-4, base hit. He'll hit that one into right field. And the Tigers get the leadoff man on. Here comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 2 for 5, 2 singles, infield double play. Nothing on the 8. Stanley is staying put. Spaceman will pitch to Aurelio. Fans here at Fenway Park can't believe how close they've come to pulling off a huge comeback. Lee, 6-6 against the righty. It's a blank. Rodriguez, 4-6. Base hit past third. It's a single. Stanley will hold at second base. He does not have the speed to get to third. But now the go-ahead run is in scoring position. The next batter is Brinkman. Brinkman is 2 for 4, 2 singles that got hit by a pitch. Infield still a double play. Nothing on the strat. Lee will go ahead and pitch to Brinkman. But now the Tigers are threatening here on the top of the 12th. Lee with the pitch. Lee, 6-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Brinkman, 2-3, and it's a base hit past short. Will that score Stanley? Yes, it will. Stanley comes around from second. He will score. Tigers take the lead. Rodriguez holds at second base. Brinkman goes to first. It's now 7-6. Stadium groans. Pinch hitter coming up for Woody Fryman as the Tigers will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit for the Tigers will be Tony the Tiger Taylor. 303 average, a homer, 20 RBIs. As Rodriguez on at second, Brinkman on at first. Now it's a 7-6 ball game here in the top of the 12th. And still no one out. Lee will pitch to him. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 13. Lee will pitch to Taylor. Lee, 6-5, range play at the park. Fenway Park, 6-3. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Luis Aparicio. His range is a 2, but at double play, it's a 1. Base hit right past short. It's a single. Rodriguez will have the speed. He will come around. He will score. Brinkman holds at second. Taylor at first. 8-6 Tigers. Stadium barfs. Yeah. 4 straight base hits to start the 12th. That is it for Bill Lee. He will come out. And we'll see a new pitcher for the Red Sox. And coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Roger Moret. No wins, no losses, no saves, a 3.60 ERA. But the reason why I'm going with him, he's actually the lowest ERA in the bullpen. So Roger Moret's going to come on to pitch now. As he can pitch to 8 batters. And let's see who they got here. Next batter for the Tigers is McGlothen. Still nobody out, top of the 12th. Now an 8-6 ball game. McGlothen is 1 for 6. He's got a double. As Sports Time Machine, Utah Mike joins us here at Fenway Park. Runner still at first and second here on the top of the 12th. Moret will pitch. Strategy rolls are now off. Moret, 4-3. Wild pitch. Nope, that's ball 1. Moret, 5-4. That's a walk plus 10, and that 6 is ball 4. So now bases are loaded with nobody out. And here comes Brown. And Brown is 0 for 5 with a walk. Infield is playing in. They don't want any more runs to score. Bases loaded. Moret will go ahead and pitch. Moret, 3-2. Walk, 10. Ball 4. He walks in a run. He walks in Brinkman, and the carousel will turn. It's now 9-6 Tigers. Stadium groans. And now the batter is Horton. Horton is 0 for 4, but he's walked twice. And Moret coming out of the game. He's pitched a 3. That'll be it for him. And the Red Sox will go back to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch now for the Red Sox is going to be John Curtis. 11 wins, 8 losses, a 3.73 ERA. John Curtis now coming in to pitch. Still plenty of pitchers left, but now a 9-6 lead here for the Tigers as Midlife Crisis joins us here at Fenway Park. Bases loaded, still nobody out, top of the 12th. Tigers looking to blow this open. Curtis. Curtis, 3-2, strikeout 7, got him, struck him out. And that was a K they absolutely needed as Curtis strikes out Horton to get the 1 out. And now the batter is Cash. Cash is 2 for 3, 2 singles, walked 3 times. And yes, this is live, Midlife Crisis. We're in the top of the 12th inning. The Tigers 9-6. The Tigers had a 6-0 lead, and then Boston tied it up at 6. But the Tigers right now have a good command here in the top of the 12th inning. Curtis will pitch. Curtis, 2-6, walk 4, and there's ball 4, and another run will score. So McGlothen will walk, Brown to second, Cash to first, and it's now 10-6 Tigers. Stadium groans. So right now they can't get the pitches over the plate. The batter now is Sims. Sims is 1 for 5, a single and a walk. Modine joins us here at Fenway Park. 10-6 Tigers now, top of the 12th. Still only 1 out. Yes, we do need to go to bed. That's why I hate extra inning games on a school night. McGlothen on at third, Brown on at second, Cash at first. Curtis will pitch. Curtis, 2-3, possible error. Sims, 4-3. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Petrocelli. His error rating is a 6. That's a 13. He will not make an error. He will not make an error, and the infield was in. So let's see what we got here. So 3-0. So a 1-3, it's a home to first up. The infield was in. He does get it. So a 1-3, it's a home to first double play. Side retired, inning over. A 5-2-3 double play ends the inning, but 4 runs on 4 hits and 3 walks. And the Tigers have taken a 10-6 lead here as we go to the bottom of the 12th. But didn't I say no lead is safe at inside pitch? Bottom of the 12th inning, pinch hitter coming in for John Curtis as he will leave the game. Tigers need a pitcher first. And let's see what's going to be. 6-4. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers is going to be Fred Sherman. 7 wins, 3 losses, 12 saves, a 3.64 ERA. Sherman coming in, this is not really a save situation. But he will come in to try to close the game out. So bottom of the 12th inning, 10-6 Tigers. Batter coming up for the Red Sox, and it is going to be, coming on to pinch hit will be Bob Montgomery. 286 average, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Montgomery will bat in the pitcher spot here in the bottom of the 12th. 10-6 Tigers. Fred Sherman, the pitcher now. Sherman with the pitch. Sherman, 1-2, wild pitch, ball 1. 3-1, walk plus 10, 14, ball 4, and he walks the leadoff batter. Why am I not surprised that happened? And now here comes Harper. Go ahead, leadoff run on first base. It's 10-6, but Sherman trying to go against Tommy Harper now. Fans here at Fenway Park hoping something can happen. Infield is at double play. Sherman with the pitch. Strategy rolls her off. 3-4. Range play at the park. Fenway Park. 4-3. It's a power hit to right field. That is a 10. It's a triple to right, but it's a range play for Willie Horton. Not who you wanted hit to. His range is a 1. Does he channel his inner Greg Luzinski? Yes, he makes the catch. Out number 1. Holy cow, Willie Horton needed a 1 and he got it. And that is a fly ball to right field. And Greg Luzinski tells him to use the force, and he does. Takes a triple away from Harper, 1 down. And now the batter is Aparicio. Aparicio is 0 for 6. He's had a rough game. Montgomery on it first, but now 1 out. As Willie Horton definitely heard a who on that one. Sherman will pitch to Aparicio. Strategy rolls, I set her off. Sherman, 2-3, strikeout. 19 is high. Aparicio, 6-4, and it's a ground ball to first. Can this do it? 1, 2, 2. Shortstop pivot, Brinkman, -1. This game is over on a 1. No, it's a 2. The throw goes to second to get Montgomery. Aparicio will beat the relay, 2 down. So a fielder's choice. And now it is up to the captain, Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz is 3 for 5, 3 singles and got hit by a pitch. But now 2 outs. Aparicio on it first, 10-6 Tigers. Sherman trying to go ahead and get the deal done. The fans here at Fenway still believe. Here comes the pitch. Sherman, 3-2. It is a blank. Yes! 4-3, and it's popped up in the air. It's a pop fly ball to second base. McCullough says he's got it. Takes a couple of steps to his left. Puts out his glove. Blop. And the ball falls into it. That's your game. Tigers beat the Red Sox tonight in 12, 10-6. Stadium barfs. Yeah. No runs, no hits, no errors or walk. And the Tigers win this game 10-6 after they had a 6-0 lead. Boston comes right back. They had many opportunities, but they could not get the winning runs across. Final line score coming up. For the Tigers, 10 runs, 14 hits, no errors. For the Red Sox, 6 runs, 14 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher is Tom Timmerman. He's going to wind up with the win. Bill Spaceman Lee is going to take the loss. And Fred Sherman does not get a save, but he does get a hold. What a win here for the Tigers. The Tigers will go to 77-69. The Red Sox drop to 79-65. Holy cow. Sometimes I get short games, and sometimes I get long games. We are not done. A huge 10-minute ticker is coming right up. Definitely a Game of the Year candidate. And you guys wonder why I take a 2-month break after I'm done with the season. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. By the way, I should let you guys know, if any of you were waiting for the 2023 edition of FastScore Baseball, it is now available at the Replay Baseball site. So for those of you who have the 2023 season in any game engine you got, Inside Pitch, Stratomatic, APA, Vol Classic, and you want to use FastScore, the 2023 season is now available. I thought I'd let you guys know. I did ask Brian Davis, who creates FastScore, if he's going to do any more dead ball seasons, because I know some of you were looking about that. So the Tigers hold off against Boston and win the game 10-6. Let's see what happens to the rest of the major. September 22nd, Texas and the White Sox. Rangers 8-11, that is 0. White Sox 12-14, that is 1. That's a win for the Pale Hose. Yankees and the Indians. The Yankees have been slumping. Yankees 2-62, and that is 4. Indians 3-23, and that is 1. That will be a win for the Yanks. California at Minnesota. Angels 3-55, that is 4. Twins 7-45, that is also 4. They will go to extras. California rolls a 2 plus 4 is 6. Minnesota 4 minus 1 is 3. That will be a win for the Halos. Kansas City at Oakland. Kansas City's magic number to clinch the playoff spot, I believe, is 1. Kansas City 9-64. That'll do it. 64, that is 7. Oakland 10-21, and that is 2. The Athletics is still chasing the Pirates for number 1 in overall throughout. But with that victory, the Kansas City Royals have clinched a playoff spot. They are in the postseason. Right now, they are the 3 seed, and they have a 3-game lead on Baltimore, or actually a 2-game lead right now on Detroit, since Detroit just won it. San Diego at Atlanta. The Braves are not done yet. They're not. They are only 2 games under 500, but they are in third. Padres 6-61, and that is 5. Braves 17-16. That's 3. That's a bad loss for Atlanta. Reds and the Astros. Reds 14-42, and that is 5. Astros 13-11, that's 0. And the Reds, their magic number is now 2 to win the division. San Francisco and the Dodgers, very important series for both teams. The Dodgers are 4 games under. The Giants are 5 games under, but only 1.5 games behind third place. Giants 7-64, and that is 6. Dodgers 4-34, and that is 2. And that is a win for the Giants. Phillies and the Mets. Phillies 5-31, and that is 2. Mets 11-11, that is 0. Boy, did my Mets, this 72 Mets underachieved badly in this 72 season. They have got a losing record, and they actually had a winning record historically. The Mets are the Chicago White Sox of the National League in this replay. Expos and the Pirates. Expos 6-33, and that is 2. Pirates 13-64, that is 8. And that is another win for the Pirates, and that will, and I believe and I think the Cubs did not play, that will do it. The Pittsburgh Pirates are your 1972 National League Eastern Division champions. And their magic number to clinch home field in the National League is also done. So the Pirates will have home field for the National League. Their magic number to clinch home field throughout is 7, with the Oakland Athletics right behind them. September 23rd, Detroit at Boston. Tigers 14-25, and that is 3. Red Sox 9-66, that's 9. The Red Sox will get some revenge. Rangers and the White Sox. Rangers 6-21, and that is 1. White Sox 10-36, that is 3. Another win for the Pale Hose. Yankees and the Indians. Yankees 9-45, and that is 4. Indians 5-36, and that is 2. And now the Yankees are back to 2 games, are now 6 games above 500. The Yankees are still in third, though. Baltimore in fourth. Baltimore at Milwaukee. Baltimore 6-32, and that is 2. Brewers 5-13, that's 0. That's a win for the O's. California, Minnesota. California 5-35, and that is 2. Twins 10-64, that's 7, a win for the Twins. Kansas City at Oakland. The Athletics are now chasing. The Athletics already have home field throughout the AL playoffs. They're now chasing the Pirates for home field throughout. Kansas City 4-51, and that is 3. Athletics 10-53, and that is 5. The A's will get the win. Padres in Atlanta. Atlanta needs the win more than the Padres do. Padres 18-56. They're going to get that. That's going to be 7. Atlanta is a 14-25, and that is 3. And the Braves right now are losing to a team they really don't need to be losing to. And the Braves now non-magic number is 2. Reds and the Astros. Reds 12-64. That is 8. Astros 17-25, and that is 4. That is a win for the Reds, and the Cincinnati Reds are your National League West Division champions. They clinched that division. The Astros, however, they are the number 4 seed behind the Cubs. The Astros and the Cubs now fighting to see who will play in the wild card series. You don't want to do that. San Francisco and the Dodgers. San Francisco 11-43, and that is 4. Dodgers 8-53, and that is also 4. They will tie. San Francisco 4. -4 is 0. Dodgers 3 + 0. That is a win for the Dodgers. And the Giants, their non-magic number, I believe, is now 2. Philadelphia and the Mets. Phillies 4-32, and that is 2. Mets 20-22, and that is 3. And my Mets finally get a happy recap. Montreal and the Pirates. Montreal 7-32, and that is 2. Pirates 15-52, and that is 6. Another win for the Pirates. They've already clinched number 1 throughout the National League. They're trying to clinch home field throughout now. Cubs and the Cardinals in a big doubleheader. The Cubs have already clinched, will probably have clinched the playoff. They have clinched the playoff spot. But the Cardinals, they got to stay above 500 to get in. Cubs 8-11-0. Cardinals 8-52, and that is 4. The Cardinals get the first one. Cubs 17-66, that's 11. Cardinals 6-53, and that is 4. They will split the twin bill. The Cardinals, they're got to still be careful. On to September 24, Detroit at Boston. Tigers 6-35, and that is 3. Red Sox 7-34, and that is also 3. They will go to extras. Detroit, both teams roll a 5. Detroit +1, Boston +1. It's a tie, which means the Red Sox win it by virtue of home field. Texas and the White Sox. Texas 3-64, that's 5. White Sox 13-66, that's 10. And that's a win for the Pale Hose. Yankees and Cleveland. The Indians are out of it pretty much. The Yankees are trying to get back to third place. Yankees 10-26, and that is 3. Indians 5-34, and that's 2. The Yankees may just get in here. Game number 2. Yankees 11-23, and that is 2. Indians 7-14, that's 1. And the Yankees win both games. They needed to do that. Baltimore at Milwaukee. Orioles 9-23, that is 2. Brewers 1-14-0. Another win for the O's as the Orioles try to are still in second place. California, Minnesota. California 8-13, that is 0. Twins 9-63, that's 6. A win for the Twin Cities. Kansas City at Oakland in a doubleheader. But these two teams have already clinched, but Oakland is still trying to chase the Pirates. Game 1. Kansas City 7-32, and that's 2. Oakland 10-43, and that is 4. That is a win for the Athletics. By the way, Kansas City is the number 3 seed at this moment. Baltimore is behind them at the 4 seed, so it's still important for the Royals to try to get the 3 seed and avoid the wild card series. Kansas City at Oakland, game 2. Kansas City, 865, that's 7. Oakland, 1064, that is also 7. They will go to extras. Kansas City rolls a 5, -1 is 4. Oakland, 6, -1 is 5. That will be a win for the Athletics. They win both games. Padres and Atlanta. Padres 13-36, and that is 4. Braves 11-23, that is 2. And that is another loss for the Braves, and they are dangerously close to being eliminated. Reds and the Astros. The Reds have clinched the division. The Astros trying to get into the 3rd spot. Reds 16-62, and that is 8. Astros 13-23, and that is 3. That's another win for the Reds, and the Astros continue to fall behind the Cubs. The Astros right now may have to play a wild card series as we get closer to the final week. Giants and the Dodgers. Giants 12-56, and that is 6. Dodgers 9-23, that is 2. And the Giants stay alive. Phillies and the Mets. Phillies 5-42, and that is 3. Mets 0-54, and that is also 3. They will go to extras. Philadelphia 1, -2. Mets 2, +4. That will be a victory for the Mets. Expos and the Pirates trying to stay ahead. Have already clinched home field throughout the National League, trying to clinch home field throughout the whole thing. Expos 5-66, that's going to be 8. Pirates 16-12, and that is 1. That's a win for the Expos. Cubs and the Cardinals, very important game for the Cardinals. They've got to continue to win. Cubs 11-26, and that is 3. Cardinals 9-14, that is 1. Another goes into the loss column. September 25th. I'm not going to do this because neither one of these 2 games interest me tomorrow. We'll go to September 25th. California at Texas. California 9-41, and that is 3. Rangers 2-25, and that is 1. That's a win for the Halos. This is important for the Dodgers, though. Padres and the Dodgers. Padres 3-12, and that is 0. Dodgers 10-24, and that is 2. And the Dodgers still in it. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Now, let's choose tomorrow's games. Tomorrow night, the choices I have is Atlanta and the Reds or San Francisco at Houston. The Reds have already clinched a division. Atlanta still hanging around. San Francisco, I think their loss number is a 1. I have to look. And the Astros are fighting for the number 3 spot. Cleveland and Baltimore, meaningless. Cleveland's out. I don't want to play a team that's out. So that takes care of Cleveland, Baltimore. Milwaukee is out. The White Sox are out. California, Texas is out. Dodgers are in, but the Padres are out. Cubs are in, but the Expos are out. Pirates are in. Phillies are out. Mets are out. Cardinals are in. Atlanta and the Reds is not done yet. San Francisco at Houston. Brian B says last time to see Atlanta. We don't think we've seen the Braves in a while. But the game is more meat. But the Giants and the Astros, the Reds have already clinched number 2. They cannot do any worse. So the game is meaningless to the Reds. The Giants are still in it, and the Astros actually have a little meaning because they're still chasing the Cubs for the 3 spot. I think the Giants-Astro game is more important because the Astros are chasing the 3 spot and the Giants are still trying to stay alive. We will do San Francisco at Houston, even though Brian B. wants to do the Reds. But the San Francisco-Houston game is actually more important and actually has a little bit more, has more leverage than Atlanta-Cincinnati. Tomorrow night, it will be the San Francisco Giants taking on the Houston Astros. Sam McDowell will be going for the Giants, and Jerry Rolls-Royce will be going for the Astros. That'll be a big game tomorrow night. The Astros tracing the 3 seed in the Cubs. The Giants trying to stay alive. Can they do it? Giants and the Astros, McDowell and Royce. Be there or be square. Midlife Crisis, David Vega, PFLQR, John Haverly, Brian B., Sports Time Machine, Chuck Rawlings, Dan Atkins, DJ John 4444, David Vega, After Further Review with Steve Tower, Phoenix Knight, Mo Dean, let's see here, Zalapsky Smurf, Doug Sessoms, Big Clue, Jeremy Brooks, D. Scott Howard, Appa Bryan Baseball Classics, Philip Reynolds, Frank Wayne Scott, Jimmy Jam, and Joe and Pico. I think I got and Frank Rosenk. I think I got everyone. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. This game definitely deserved it. It was a 2-hour stream. Subscribe if you're not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Detroit Tigers get out to a 6-0 lead, blow it, and then win it with 4 runs in the 12th inning to beat the Red Sox tonight 10-6. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.